Hey Algebra 1 class, your homework tonight on December 6th is page 405 of your textbook, numbers 15 through 22. All. In class today, we practiced and learned how to use the addition method, but before we do that, we use multiplication. So multiplication followed by addition. We want to be able to eliminate a variable. We want it to be as easy as possible for us to do. So we have to pick a variable that we can multiply by a number so that we can eliminate it. I see here, I'm going to highlight this, that I have a positive and a positive x here. If I add those two together, I get 2x, so that's not what I want. One way to eliminate it is if it was x minus x, and a quick way to do that is to take this entire second equation and multiply it by -1. Now, when I do that, I'm going to show you what happens to your equations. So, this first equation stays exactly the same. X plus 3y equals 3. Your second equation becomes -x minus 6y equals a -3. Now we draw our line, and we literally add our like terms together. X minus x becomes 0x. Positive 3 minus 6y becomes -3y. And 3 minus 3 is 0. Well, now you divide by -3 in order to get that variable by itself. So here's your work, divide by -3. 0 divided by -3 happens to give us 0. So we now know y is equal to 0. We take that and plug it into any one of our equations. We now have 3 equations that we can use. It doesn't matter which ones. You have this first equation, the second, and you have this third one. You could pick any one you want. It does not matter which one you choose. I'm just going to go ahead and stick with that first one. I'm going to plug in 0 everywhere I see y. So let me write the problem out. X plus 3 times y equals 3. And in this case we said, well, y is 0. So there's 0 color-coded in red. Now we go ahead and solve. 3 times 0 is 0. So x must be 3. And there goes our second answer. So the solution set to this system of equations is 3, 0.